I am a solution specialist at MQ Digital, working in foundational services. My focus is on data center and cloud services and the transformation of those for our customers. Why did I join MQ? At the time, it was 2019, so I've been with MQ for 2 years. And at the time I was looking for a new challenge. I'd worked for the same business for about 5 years and felt like I'd exhausted all the opportunities there. And I was really looking to move into a bigger space, work with bigger clients and more interesting and talented people. So MQ came along, and through the interview process, I really felt there was a lot of maturity in the way that MQ handles things. The interviews themselves weren't like a panel of people grilling us with questions. It was a conversation, and I just found that was a good way to get to know the people I was talking to, and also get to know the business. And the other part for me was they were very patient and understanding in me needing a bit of time to figure out what I wanted to do. And it was that simple. It worked out really well, and the people I got along with really well.
Hi, I'm David Bubb. I'm the solution specialist for end user experience here at MQ Digital. I joined the business in 2009, so I've been around a long time. I had the pleasure of working with MQ, or Technology Effect as it was at the time, for a few years in my role in the state government departments. So I had some experience with a few of the people that worked in the business, really liked the way they operated, and had an opportunity to come and join the business and build myself up from a engineer level right through to where I am now in this solution specialist role. A solution specialist in MQ Digital is essentially a technical pre-sales role. So we specialise in our unique areas of technology, each of us helping the business development managers and account managers, the sales team, staff sell technology solutions to our customers, providing advice, scoping out our projects so that the team can deliver on those, and then also feeding back into other areas of the business for future opportunities.
My name is Ben Robinson. I'm the General Manager of Foundational Services in the business. I started in 2010, and the reason that I joined the business was the founders of the company that I originally joined were people that I'd worked with in the industry for the previous 10 to 15 years, and appreciated what they did, looked at an opportunity from where the business was growing, and then took that for myself. And at the time, in 2010, I changed careers into more of a business development / sales role. And then more recently had, slipped back to my roots from a solutions and technology perspective into the role I'm in today.
I find it fun. Not just the challenges that we get. That's a very rewarding piece of working here. We get very interesting problems that customers come with. Maybe we've got an interesting initiative internally that we're trying to develop, or we've found a new vendor that we want to work with, or something along those lines. There's a lot that comes up throughout this role and working with this business that I've not done before, that I can learn from, but also the people for me. They're the people that's what keeps me coming back to any job. It's the people, fundamentally. And one of the things that I feel every time I work with people here is that I'm not the smartest guy in the room. There's a lot of other people there that have a lot more to offer than what I'm bringing, and I can learn a lot from them, and I think that's really amazing.
I've been with the business for 12 years now, so that's a pretty long tenure, and I'm not alone in this business in that space. We've got many of the guys that we work with day in, day out have been around this business for a long time, and I feel that that's mostly because of the team atmosphere. Everybody that works at MQ Digital gets along and can rely on each other, both in our work and our business lives, but also in our personal lives. There's lots of long-term friendships that have been built through this organisation, and it keeps me engaged in this business for such a long time, and no visions to change that. So I think that's the key pillar that keeps this team, the longevity of the entire team together. And there's always opportunity to grow in what we do. We're not pigeonholed. We have flexibility within the business to reach out and learn new things and change our skill sets if we really want to. And the business supports that. It supports our personal lives as well. Personally, I've got some pretty big commitments from a family perspective that draw on my time, and the business really support me in that as well, which is fantastic for myself and my family. So they're the key for me.
What's kept me at MOQ Digital is really the people is a natural connection, and I do love working with the people, you know, that are in my team, but also the extended team, getting to know new people as well. But it's not just the people that I work with directly, it's also the family that sort of surrounds them, getting to know them more as from a human perspective rather than just the technology aspect of what they get interested in as well. I think from a company perspective, what also excites me is that over the 11 years I've been here, we've evolved, you know, as the technology landscape and our customers' needs are changing. So what we're doing 11 years ago or even 5 years ago is not the same as what we're doing, but we're constantly assessing what the market needs, you know, what is technology changing and what does that mean to us as a people, to our customers, and then really just a success from them, you know, delivering business to them. Foundational services is really the backbone from a lot of infrastructure perspective for customers. So, you know, we have an amazing business that can help customers from all the way down to their digital services, helping with cyber security, and foundational services is one part of that puzzle. Within foundational services, you know, we're helping customers really lay the foundation, and that's why there's, you know, the trick on the word. We're laying the foundation for them to build their digital assets on top, you know, drive their data, access their applications. And what we've found over time from a business is you can't do one without the other. So, you know, you can't have the greatest application in the world and the foundations or the infrastructure is just not there. Or vice versa, you can have the best infrastructure and a really, you know, poor performing application and the user experience to the person on the end, you know, not that great. So that's sort of, you know, fundamentally what we do. We do it in a certain couple of ways though, like specializations, because, you know, we have capability from an on-premises perspective, and obviously the cloud is adopting, you know, or the technology landscape is adopting to cloud. So, you know, we're evolving with that. So we have sort of a skills, you know, bonanza at the moment of people that are understanding cloud and on-premises and sort of everything in between. So it's quite unique.
Within the foundational services portfolio, for want of a better description, I'm focused on end user experience, so commonly referred to as end user computing. So that's my specialist area within that pillar of laying down fundamental systems that users can leverage to do their job better or the best. We often use the term we're the enablers of technology. So the foundational services team is put in place to lay down the systems, the environments that enable other people to then build on top of around business processes and business outcomes.
Foundational services for me it's analogous to road infrastructure. Fundamentally, we need roads for cars to go on, for trucks to go on, for buses to go on, to take people around. That's what foundational services is. It's a lot of the back end stuff that people haven't wanted to know about for a long time, but we do, and that's what we live and breathe. And it's about, you know, enabling people to, you know, control their data. Where does it go? Where does it sit? Enabling people to choose where to put something as well. There's so much choice in IT at the moment, and, you know, we need to make sure that everything's connected. We need to make sure that everyone can reach everything in a secure way, and that's what it's about.